Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Mirror World News, May 27, 5:01 America, New York. Vladimir Putin wants top Kremlin job for daughter amid questions over his health. Katerina Tikhanova, 35, could be parachuted into a top spot of the United Russia Party amid Kremlin concerns over the health of Vladimir Putin, 69, who is reportedly undergoing chemotherapy for cancer.
New York Times World News.
May 27, 5 o'clock America, New York. China spins UN human rights chief's visit as propaganda. Michelle Bachelet's tour includes Xinjiang, where China has been accused of genocide. The terms of her visit are unclear, and critics say Beijing is using her for propaganda. Michelle Bachelet, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, and Xi Jinping, China's leader, on a screen in Beijing this week.
New York Times World News. May 27, 5 o'clock America, New York. Escalation of secrecy, global brands seek clarity on Xinjiang. Companies that sourced cotton from the region in China are weighing evidence of forced labor, a lack of visibility into operations and new regulation. Reports of forced labor of Uyghur people in Xinjiang have made retailers rethink their supply chains.
Mirror World News.
May 27, 4:51 America, New York. Nightmare neighbor who terrorized entire housing estate with loud music is jailed. Carl Ryan also demanded money from the landlord of the house he was renting, telling him he wanted €1,000 to move out or he would burn down both his house and the landlord's house.
BBC News World.
May 27, 4:35 America, New York. How ex-Gambia President Yahya Jammeh's U.S. mansion was seized. The U.S. says the money raised by selling Yahya Jammeh's luxury home will be used to help his victims.
BBC News World.
May 27, 4:16 America, New York. Biloela family. Australia frees asylum seekers after public outcry. The Tamil asylum seekers had been detained since 2018, a move that infuriated their Queensland town.
Mirror World News.
May 27, 4:08 America, New York. British teenager seriously injured in fourth floor plunge from a hotel in Majorca. We'll be bringing you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.
Washington Post World.
May 27, 4:05 America, New York. UK imposes windfall tax on oil and gas company profits as inflation bites. Chancellor Rishi Sunak's measure comes as inflation hits multi-decade highs following the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Washington Post World.
May 27, 4 o'clock America, New York. Kharkiv residents emerge from underground to find their city in ruins. After living for months in an underground metro station, a mother and her young son are going home. But they know the war is not yet over.
RT World News. May 27, 3:56 America, New York. Hungary targets petrol tourists. Only drivers with Hungarian license plates are entitled to government-capped prices, while foreigners have to pay more.
BBC News World.
May 27, 3:48 America, New York. Women are as strong as men, world boxing champion. The world boxing champion tells the BBC that she hopes to keep inspiring young people.
Washington Post World.
May 27, 3:34 America, New York. Spanish LGBTQ groups wary of monkeypox stigma as Pride nears. With one of Europe's largest gay pride celebrations right around the corner, Spain's LGBTQ community is worried that the outbreaks of monkeypox on the continent could lead to an increase of homophobic sentiment based on misunderstandings of the disease.
New York Times World News.
May 27, 3 o'clock America, New York. How an organized Republican effort punishes companies for climate action. Legislators and their allies are running an aggressive campaign that uses public money and the law to pressure businesses they say are pushing woke causes. Protesters at the Glasgow Climate Summit last year.
Time.
May 27, 1:30 America, New York. After weeks of being locked down, workers clash with guards at an Apple supplier's factory in Shanghai. Violent clashes, mounting infections and vacant factory floors. The turmoil that's engulfed tens of thousands of workers at an Apple Inc. supplier in Shanghai is a troubling symptom of China's extreme efforts to keep factories humming during its worst COVID outbreak since 2020.
Time.
May 27, 0:06 America, New York. We never thought this would happen here. Uvalde residents reckon with gun violence in their quiet town. In the town square in Uvalde, Texas, 21 crosses stand in rows, each bearing the name of someone killed by the gunman who stormed Robb Elementary School on May 24.
RT World News.
May 26. 2349 America, New York. Police kill man, carrying rifle near school. A man reportedly carrying a firearm was shot dead by officers in a residential area of Toronto. Several schools in Toronto, Canada were placed on lockdown after police shot and killed a man said to be toting a firearm in public.